Football is often decided not by sweeping changes or massive overhauls, but by the smallest details, the inches gained in a tackle, the split-second decisions, and the final Group A match in the Gold Cup, a clash of titans, proved just that. It was a game of fine margins. Mexico and Costa Rica, two powerhouses of CONCACAF, played to a tense, tactical 0-0 draw, a stalemate forged in strategy, both advancing to the quarterfinals. A result that suited both, but satisfied neither. The match was a true test of nerves, a psychological battle as much as a physical one, with every pass and tackle carrying weight, each movement scrutinized, each decision potentially decisive. Fans were on edge, their hopes and fears reflected in every play, for the full 90 minutes plus added time, a relentless display of concentration, witnessing a strategic battle, a chess match played out on the green field between two CONCACAF giants. A clash of styles and philosophies. Mexico aimed to top the group, asserting their dominance, for a better knockout path, a smoother road to the final, while Costa Rica sought to prove, to themselves and their rivals, their defensive strength, a bulwark against the Mexican attack. Despite the lack of goals, a frustrating outcome for some, the match was anything but dull. Every moment was filled with tension and anticipation. Discipline and tactics took center stage. A masterclass in strategic football. Mexico's first-place finish is a confidence boost, a sign of their resilience, showing they can handle high-pressure games. A crucial attribute in tournament football. Costa Rica's draw against a top team, a hard-earned point, highlights their defensive organization, their ability to frustrate even the most potent attacks, but also exposes their need, a glaring weakness in their armor, for more attacking firepower. They need to find the back of the net to progress further. Both teams now face tougher challenges ahead, the stakes are higher, the pressure intensifies. With lessons learned from this intense contest, they will need to adapt and improve. The result confirmed their status as serious contenders, solidifying their position in the tournament, setting the stage for dramatic quarterfinals. The knockout stages are where legends are made. The journey for the Gold Cup continues. The ultimate prize awaits, with both teams eager to build, to refine their strategies on this hard-fought result. The foundation has been laid, now they must build upon it. This match was a crucial step for both nations, a test of their mettle, emphasizing the importance of every moment, every decision in tournament football, where one slip can mean the end of the road. Now, Mexico and Costa Rica must utilize what they've learned, the lessons etched in the heat of battle, as the stakes get even higher. The pressure is on, the world is watching, the group stage is over, the preliminary rounds are complete, the real test begins now. The journey to glory truly starts here. The Gold Cup trophy is still within reach, the dream is still alive for both sides. Who will seize their destiny? The match opened with a burst of energy, a high-octane start that promised an end-to-end thriller. The initial moments were filled with frantic challenges and ambitious runs as both teams sought to establish dominance early on. But that initial flurry quickly subsided, and the game settled into a more deliberate, tactical duel. The midfield became a battleground, with every pass and movement carefully calculated. Mexico, with their technical prowess, controlled the lion's share of possession, patiently probing for gaps in the Costa Rican defense. They circulated the ball with purpose, searching for openings and patiently building their attacks. But Costa Rica's disciplined defensive structure held firm, denying Mexico any clear route to goal. Their lines were compact, their tackling was sharp, and their commitment was unwavering. The dynamic duo of Herving Lozano and Orbelin Pineda, with their pace and trickery, tried repeatedly to break through on the wings, stretching the Costa Rican defense to its limits. They looked to exploit any space down the flanks. But Costa Rica's experienced campaigners, Francisco Calvo and the legendary Keylor Navas, proved to be outstanding at the back, thwarting every attack with composure and skill. Navas, in particular, was a reassuring presence between the posts. Clear-cut chances were a rare commodity, with the vast majority of the action concentrated in the congested midfield area. Edson Alvarez, the midfield linchpin, diligently anchored Mexico's efforts, breaking up plays and dictating the tempo, while Celso Borges, with his experience and composure, calmed Costa Rica's play, providing a vital outlet under pressure. Both teams fought tooth and nail for every single ball, contesting every challenge with fierce determination. But ultimately, the defenses remained on top, showcasing their resilience and tactical awareness. As the game wore on, substitutions were made, bringing fresh legs and new ideas to the pitch. But despite their best efforts, neither side could find that elusive breakthrough to unlock the opposing defense. Mexico's intricate attacking moves were consistently stifled by Costa Rica's well-drilled defensive organization, while Costa Rica's sporadic counterattacks never truly threatened to breach the Mexican backline. And so, the game concluded as it had begun, firmly locked in a frustrating stalemate, with neither team able to assert their dominance. A result that served as a testament to the defensive strength and tactical discipline of both teams. It was more of a strategic chess match than an open, free-flowing shootout, a game of patience and precision, proving that resolute defense, when executed with skill and determination, can be just as captivating and thrilling as a relentless attack. As both sides left the pitch, visibly tired but unbowed, they departed knowing that they had successfully navigated a major test of their defensive capabilities and tactical awareness. Ultimately, the draw accurately reflected just how evenly matched these two teams were on the day. Now, as they look ahead, both teams must find innovative ways to translate their defensive solidity into tangible goals, particularly as they progress into the high-stakes environment of the knockout rounds. The next phase of the competition will undoubtedly demand a greater willingness to embrace risk and unlock their attacking creativity. As the clock ticked down in the second half, the tension in the stadium was palpable. The match's most dramatic moment came late in the second half, promising a potential shift in momentum. In a flash of brilliance, Santiago Jimenez appeared to score the winner for Mexico, a moment that seemed to seal their fate and ignite the hopes of a nation. The stadium erupted as fans were sent into wild celebration, a sea of green, white, and red jumping for joy, believing victory was within their grasp. But the joy was short-lived. VAR intervened, casting a shadow of doubt over the apparent triumph and bringing a hush over the ecstatic crowd. The video assistant referee initiated a review of the play, specifically examining the possibility of an offside offense in the build-up to the goal. Tension filled the stadium as the big screen replayed the crucial moments, each angle scrutinized by officials miles away. A collective breath was held as everyone waited for the verdict, the anticipation almost unbearable as the stadium held its breath. After a careful review, with lines drawn and angles measured, the decision hung in the balance. Jimenez was ruled offside by the narrowest of margins, a decision that would be debated for days to come. The goal was disallowed, the referee signaling the decision that sent shockwaves through the stadium. The ruling left Mexico frustrated and Costa Rica relieved, a stark contrast of emotions playing out on the field. This moment highlighted how technology, for better or worse, now shapes football's biggest moments, influencing outcomes with its precise, albeit sometimes controversial, interventions. Without VR, Mexico would have claimed victory. The celebrations would have continued, and the narrative of the match would have been entirely different. Instead, the match remained goalless, a stalemate preserved by the intervention of technology. The decision became the game's biggest talking point, dominating post-match discussions and sparking debates among fans and pundits alike. It was a stark reminder showing how a single call can change everything, altering the course of the game and the emotions of everyone involved. Both teams had to quickly refocus, pushing aside the disappointment and controversy to regain their composure. They knew the stakes were higher than ever, with every subsequent play carrying even greater significance in the context of the match. The drama of VAR added a new layer of complexity and intrigue to an already tense contest, amplifying the pressure and intensity for players and fans alike. In the end, the score stayed 0-0, a testament to the tight contest and the impact of the disallowed goal. But the controversy lingered, casting a long shadow over the match and fueling discussions long after the final whistle. Such moments define modern football, showcasing the ever-increasing role of technology in shaping the game's narrative. It's a world where precision and technology are paramount, scrutinizing every action with an unwavering eye. In today's game, skill is still vital, but it shares the stage with technology, creating a complex interplay that defines the sport. The group's outcome hinged on centimeters and seconds, a testament to the fine margins that now dictate the fate of teams and tournaments. Mexico's plan was clear: dominate possession and attack with pace. Jaime Lozano's side moved the ball quickly, seeking gaps in Costa Rica's deep, disciplined defense. Most Mexican shots came from distance, as Costa Rica's compact shape denied them space. Costa Rica, under Luis Fernando Suarez, focused on absorbing pressure and counterattacking with speed. Joel Campbell led their quick breaks, but Mexico's defense stayed alert. The clash of styles was fascinating. Mexico's patience versus Costa Rica's discipline. Despite controlling the game, Mexico struggled to create clear chances. Costa Rica's counters looked dangerous but never produced a goal. The tactical battle ended in a fair draw, proving there's more than one way to play effectively. Both teams executed their plans well, but neither could find the decisive edge. The stalemate set up intriguing questions for the knockout rounds. After the draw, both teams finished Group A with 7 points. With their head-to-head match ending level, the tiebreaker came down to goal difference. Mexico's earlier big wins gave them a goal difference of +6, compared to Costa Rica's +3. This small statistical edge put Mexico at the top of the group. Finishing first is a major advantage, often leading to a more favorable quarterfinal matchup. The lesson: every goal in the group stage matters, not just the wins. Mexico's attacking power in earlier games paid off when it counted most. Costa Rica's strong defense kept them close, but not close enough. The group stage rewards consistency and ambition. Mexico's focus on scoring and conceding few goals made the difference. Now, both teams face new challenges in the knockout rounds. Mexico's group stage journey began with a dominant 4-0 win, setting the tone for their campaign. A second victory, 3-1, put them in control before the final match. Costa Rica started with a narrow win, then boosted their confidence with a 3-0 victory. Both teams entered their final group game undefeated, making it a true showdown for first place. The tense draw reflected their quality and determination. Mexico's early goal-scoring spree proved decisive for group rankings. Costa Rica's defensive consistency kept them in contention. Both teams can be proud of their group stage performances. Now, the knockout rounds await, where every match is do or die. The real tournament begins and there's no room for error. Both sides must raise their game to survive. Costa Rica's second-place finish sets up a daunting quarterfinal against the USMNT. The Americans, tournament favorites and hosts, present a huge challenge. Costa Rica faces this test without key players. Francisco Calvo is suspended and Randall Leal is injured. Calvo's absence weakens their defense, while Leal's creativity will be missed in attack. The team must reorganize and rely on squad depth to compete. Manager Luis Fernando Suarez may opt for an even more defensive approach. Other players must step up in this high-pressure situation. The odds are against Costa Rica, but knockout football is unpredictable. Overcoming these setbacks would be a remarkable achievement. Their resilience and teamwork will be put to the ultimate test. By topping Group A, Mexico faces Honduras in the quarterfinals, a matchup that looks favorable on paper. Honduras is physical and competitive, never an easy opponent in knockout play. Mexico's confidence is high, with attacking threats like Lozano and Jimenez in form. Jaime Lozano's side will look to control the game with skillful passing and patience. But Honduras is dangerous on counters and set pieces, with physical players who can trouble any defense. Mexico must stay focused and avoid complacency. In knockout football, one mistake can end a tournament run. The expectation is for Mexico to advance, but pressure can affect even the best teams. Fans demand victory, and the players must deliver. The clash promises a battle of technical skill versus physical power. Only a disciplined, professional performance will see Mexico through. The Gold Cup now enters its most intense phase, the knockout rounds. Every match is a final, one loss and you're out. Teams must balance caution with the need to take risks and score. Mexico, as group winners, have a promising path but face mounting pressure to deliver. Their fans expect nothing less than the title. Costa Rica, as underdogs against the USMNT, have a chance to create a major upset. Missing key players, they'll need perfect defense and a bit of luck. The tournament is now about resilience, belief, and seizing the moment. The Mexico-Costa Rica match previewed the tactical battles and high stakes ahead. Both teams must now look forward and adapt. Mexico aims to continue their dominant run. Costa Rica embraces the underdog role. The region's fans are watching. Heroes will emerge and dreams will be made or broken. The quest for the Gold Cup is about to reach its peak.